So let's begin now by hearing from Kit McConnell, IOC Sports Director, to introduce us why we're here today talking about virtual sports and the Olympic movement.
Thank you so much, Vincent, and thanks everyone for joining us at today's exciting announcement. Competition is obviously at the heart of what we do at the IOC, the Olympic movement and the Olympic Games. So when new and exciting forms of competition become established, continue to grow, these, like in the form of competitive gaming, are very important to us. In 2018, 5 years ago now, we had our first eSport forum, which was really designed to bring the worlds of the Olympic movement and the eSport community together, just to meet each other, learn about each other, and find ways of potentially working together. From there, we had the Olympic Virtual Series in 2021 with some of the great online athletes with us as well, Valerio. And based on the success of that, we had 5 sports. We had over 250,000 participants in that first version, which was purely online, obviously, in a COVID environment.
And Valerio, a question for you. How did you train to compete at this level of Gran Turismo? How did you train for winning the first Olympic Esports Series?
Let's say usually I train alone or with the friends, let's say, to also try not only to learn about, let's say, the track, so the braking points, the driving lines, or about the car. It's also about the strategy.
Can you imagine that this new discipline, the virtual cycling, can also help to break down some barriers for women's to entry also in the sports?
The reality is that cycling can be quite an intimidating sport for women, especially because, sometimes they feel a little bit vulnerable. Some countries, it's not always safe to ride outside on the roads, like, for example, in South Africa, especially as a woman, or maybe they feel intimidated that they might have a puncture and they don't know how to fix it. So Zwift and indoor cycling and esports presents a great opportunity for these women to discover their talent and their love for cycling. For me, it was really challenging coming from South Africa to make a pro career in Europe, because that's where most of the competitions are taking place. But now, as we race on the esports, it's globalizing cycling, and it's making it more accessible for people to race from anywhere in the world at the highest level. And we've just seen this at the most recent Esports World Championships.
Today, we're able to announce 9 sports that will feature the Olympic Esports Series 2023. We have some games returning from the previous edition. Baseball with WSBC Power Pros in collaboration with Konami. FIA with Gran Turismo for motorsport. UCI and Zwift for cycling. And Word Sailing and Virtual Regatta, the well-known mobile game on sailing. And we have amazing new ones. The International Chess Federation is coming with chess.com. The ITF, the International Tennis Federation, with Tennis Clash from Wildlife Studio. World Taekwondo is partnering with Refract to do the Virtual World Taekwondo, an amazing virtual sport. World Archery with Refract Technology too, with a brand new mobile game, Tic Tac Bow. Dance with Ubisoft. Amazing Just Dance 2023 that will empower the people to dance. And yeah, that will be an amazing program.
For sure, it wouldn't drive you to self-reserve, and I think that's important.
It was really competitive. The level was really insane in 2021, and I expect this year to even be double the level as compared to the past. And for sure, representing, being the only one to represent your country is quite a responsibility, I should say. But at the same time, it's also a privilege and an honor.
I think it's very important to grow up even more as a community in the Gran Turismo. I think having, together in the Olympic Esports Series, it's very unique, and we're able to, popularize even more the game. So I think it's a win-win, and just very cool to see that happening here.
このオリンピック e スポーツシリーズに、グランツーリスモがね、その一部になるということは、もちろん僕にとってもすごく嬉しいことですし、グランツーリスモのファンの皆さん、あるいはコミュニティの皆さんにとっても、喜ばしいことだと思います。で、一体これは何が起きてるんだろうって考えてみるとですね、僕ら何年も前から e スポーツやってきたわけですけれども、いよいよe スポーツの世界と、リアルなスポーツの世界との境界がね、だんだん曖昧になってきていて、一つの連続したものになっていってるんじゃないか、そんな気がするんですね。今回、オリンピックが e スポーツシリーズという形で、シンガポールで実際にライブイベントを行って、大きなイベントを行うわけですよね。そうすることによって、スポーツが再定義される。それの始まりなんじゃないかということですね。やっぱりスポーツってどんどん進化するものですし、テクノロジーによってどんどんイノベーションが行われていくものだ。そんな実感を持っています。
So as part of the Olympic Agenda 2020+5, we have a very specific goal about reaching out to young people using the technologies that virtual sport and esports give us. This will always be in partnership with the respective international federations and their partners, the publishers, but we are looking to reach out to new audiences, always respecting the Olympic values, but using these developing technologies, these virtual forms of sport, to reach out to young people around the world and engage with them and with the Olympic movement.